Very good afternoon. I, Dr. Suhas Bande, on behalf of Local Organizing Committee and All India Ophthalmic Society, welcome you all in this stress-free zone. And I am very hopeful that our master speaker, Dr. Mohit Gupta, will transform this zone into a blissful zone. Under Beyond Ophthalmology, we have the theme of this 77th US conference as Science and Spirituality. We all know science is the study of matter and spirituality is the study of spirit, that is the soul. We all are dealing with vision, eyes. And eyes, we know they are very important for the outward world, but we should also be aware they are also important to open the windows of inside world. WHO says that health is a state of well-being in physical and mental well-being. We all treat physical things, but we always neglect the mental things. So our master speaker today, Dr. Mohit Gupta, will enlighten us many things that are definitely going to change our lives. I request our master speaker, Dr. Mohit Gupta, to please take a seat on dais. Dr. Sachin, please. We have Didi Anita and Didi Usha with us. Please take a seat on dais. I request our president, Dr. Natarajan, to please welcome our speaker, Dr. Mohit Gupta.
Thank you so much. Pleasure.
I also request our Vice President, Dr. Mahipal Sachdev, President-elect Dr. Mahipal Sachdev, to give a floral welcome to Dr. Mohit Gupta.
Thank you so much.
I request President MP State Ophthalmic Society, Dr. Parwani, to please give floral welcome to Usha Didi. I request Dr. Sachin to please give a floral welcome to Anita Didi. I request our organizing chairman, Dr. R.S. Chaudhary, to please present a memento along with our president and president-elect to Dr. Mohit Gupta.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Sachin Branpurkar to please introduce our guest, Dr. Mohit Gupta with the audience.
I'll give you my so.
A very good afternoon to all. We are very pleased to have Dr. Mohit Gupta with us. He is currently working as Professor of Cardiology in GB Pant Hospital and Medical Superintendent of Cardiac Sciences. He is also the cardiologist in Parliament, Health Annex for honorable members of the Parliament and others. Throughout, he has been a brilliant student, He did his post-graduation and super specialization from Maulana Azad Medical College and Associated Lok Nayak Hospital and GB Pant Hospital. He has a distinct achievement of getting more than 18 gold medals and 5 silver medals in his medical career. He has received numerous awards that include D.P. Basu Memorial Award for the Young Scientist of the Year by Cardiological Society of India. He was also honored with the Excellence in Cardiology 2018 Award and Dr. Radhakrishnan Distinguished Teacher Award. Dr. Gupta is a principal investigator of many research trials being conducted globally. He has been involved in extensive genetic research on hypertension, acute coronary syndromes. He has more than 150 publications to his credit. He has been instrumental in starting research work investigating adjunctive role of meditation in coronary artery diseases. Dr. Gupta has been nominated as fellow of various international committees and societies. He has been associated with Brahma Kumari's World Spiritual University from his childhood, and he practices Raj Yoga meditation daily. He has blended scientific evidence of spirituality in his lectures. He has given more than 800 lectures and conducted symposias all over the world. He believes that practicing Raj Yoga meditation helps one in having a holistic approach to any disease. He is actively involved in various community and media activities and has given talks on topics dealing with personal and professional life, addressing various emotions and day-to-day problems. He is a panelist and anchor for various TV programs like Mind Matters, Awakening, and Healer Within, which can be regularly seen on Peace of Mind channel, Astha, Jagran, and Sony Entertainment channels. He has addressed not only medical personnel, but also people belonging to other fields like pharma companies, chartered accountants, and other institutions. So I hereby welcome Dr. Mohit Gupta. I would also like to introduce BK Sister Anita, who is a coordinator of the Transport Wing Indore Zone, and BK Usha Sister, who is a zonal coordinator of the Medical Wing of Brahma Kumaris Indore Zone. So without any further delay, I would like to invite Sir to please give his special lecture and enlighten us with his knowledge and have a wonderful experience of Raj Yoga meditation. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for a very beautiful and a generous introduction. And it's paradoxical and surprising that a cardiologist from a busy intervention cardiac cath lab is standing here among a big and a beautiful audience of ophthalmologists to speak about stress management. And this is what is the beauty of life. क्योंकि किसी ने बहुत सुंदर कहा है कि कागज की कश्ती थी, कागज की कश्ती थी और नदी का किनारा था, कागज की कश्ती थी और नदी का किनारा था, खेलने की मस्ती थी, दिल ये आवारा था, कहाँ आ गए इस समझदारी की दलदल के अंदर, वो नादान बचपन ही बहुत प्यारा था. This is the life that has taken a turn today. And people keep on introducing that he's a busy doctor, he's a busy cardiologist, or he's a busy ophthalmologist. And this is very evident, you see, because life is all a matter of priorities. There are so many people, but only few people have chosen to be here. And only two options we have. Either we just listen to this lecture and walk off out of this place without anything. And the second thing is, we all have a conscious choice also to transform our own inner self. So the first thing that we are going to transform today is to let go of the word which has become synonymous with our life, and that word is busy, right? सब लोग कहते हैं ना, everybody, I'm very busy, he's a busy doctor, busy doctor, busy doctor. I was meeting a group of people in the morning today also, and he said, you are very busy, you take out time. I said, please don't associate my name with the word called busy. Because In the word busy, there is another word which is hidden, and that is known as be easy. So we are be easy inside and we are busy outside. Busyness is a state of our mind. So what are we here today for? That's a big question. Today we are living a world in which we have advanced research, new molecules, newer medicines, newer devices and everything, but the health is still not omnipresent. We are still far away from achieving a proper and a holistic health. We have devices in such a way that we can connect to anyone, anywhere in the world. By a click on a phone, we can talk to somebody in Australia, in America, but unfortunately, science has not devised any instrument so that we are able to connect with our own selves and with our own families today. We don't have time. We say we are very busy, the practice is so heavy, we don't have time for our families to have even a meal together. We are living in a world where we have more and more conveniences. Not a lot of conveniences are there, but do we have time to enjoy them? That's a big question. How many of you, let me ask, how many of you have certain beautiful perfumes and dresses which are lying in your almirah for years and years, and probably you don't have even got a chance to wear them? Tell me, raise your hands. Yes or no? Everybody? Everybody. We don't have time to enjoy those things in our life. More and more medicine, but wellness is far away, because wellness is a state of mind. We treat the body, but wellness is a state of my soul, of my thought power. And that is why we keep on talking about global warming. The world is getting warm and warm. And the warming is truly global, because it's not only warming of this world, but it's also warming of our attitudes and warming of our principles of life. There are small, small things on which we lose our temper. We lose our happiness. We lose the state of comfort of our mind. So materialistically, socially, and professionally, we are marching and racing far and far ahead. But if we see personally and spiritually, we are lacking in wisdom. We are really lacking in wisdom. We have earned wealth, but we have lacked and let go of happiness in our life. So that is why what I say to my fellows also is that we have learned to make a living, but not a beautiful and a happy life. Not a beautiful and a happy life. So this journey has really turned out to be a very complicated journey. Very complicated journey. And today, I'm going to present a very beautiful journey, a beautiful story of 3 truths and 3 transformations. And these 3 truths will actually reflect the journey of our life. Each one of you who is sitting here will answer only 3 questions. And your own life, the way you are doing, the way you are leading your life, it will unfold. Your mindset will practically unfold right here in front of you. So let me ask, this is not going to be a didactic lecture, this is going to be a beautiful interactive session. So are you ready to answer these questions, yes or no, in one voice? Awaaz nahi aata hai, huh? Yes, definitely. Okay? So this beautiful journey begins with first thought. We all know that life is beautiful, and 150 people who are sitting in this hall, we make a conscious decision. We all decide that when this conference is over, we are going for a picnic together. We are going for a picnic together in a bus, having lots and lots of things to eat. From one place to the other, we will interact with each other. We will come to know each other much better. We will celebrate. We will reach our destination. We will enjoy, and we will come back at the end of the day making new friends. What kind of an idea is it? Good or bad? Tell me, everybody. Wonderful idea, wonderful that we all are going together in a bus, in a car. It doesn't matter how we are traveling, but we are traveling together for one destination. We'll make new friends, we will celebrate, and it does not matter at what time we are reaching the destination. Now listen what will happen. On the next weekend, we make another conscious choice. Another conscious choice. We all 200 of us are going to the same destination. The same place where we went last week. We were all traveling together. But this week, we are not going to travel together. This week, we are going to compete with each other. Who is going to reach there first? One place to the other place, and this week we are not going to travel together. This week we will race with each other, irrespective the person is our best friend, the person is our good friend, but we will race with each other. What kind of thoughts come to your mind? Anybody? What kind of thoughts come to your mind? Yes? Stress. Beautiful answer. Stress. Yes, sir. Competition? Yes or no? Stress? Would you enjoy in the first journey or would you enjoy in the second journey? Tell me. First journey. Why would you enjoy in the first journey and why not in the second journey, please? Not? No tension, no tension, definitely. First journey, no tension, we are all traveling together. But in the other journey, we are competing with each other. Your best friend is competing in a race. We are in a race that we have to reach that destination first. If on that journey, where you are in competition with each other, you are driving the car fast, you are in a journey, you are driving the car fast, and your wife or your friend says, stop for a minute now, we will have a cup of tea first. Would you stop or would you say, no, I have to reach the destination first? You won't enjoy the scenery because you ignore the sightseeings, you ignore the beauty of the life, you ignore the beauty of the nature which you are going to see, but your only focus is that I have to win the race at any cost, at any ways. Tell me, if you are in a race and if you see a red signal in front of you and if you have to win a race, is there a possibility that you would try to jump a red light? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. If there is no red light, is there a possibility that you might overtake your best friend's car also in a wrong and a dangerous way? Possible or not possible? Possible. It is possible. You lose the very sense of safety when you are in a race. And that is what has happened today. That is what has happened today. The first thing that we all, or as doctors, as human beings, need to understand in our life is that life is not a race. Life is a beautiful journey and it depends upon how we perceive it. You see, everybody, right from the morning till the evening, it is like we are pressing the accelerator of our life with a tablet of B complex and we press the brake of our life in the night with a tablet of Alprex. Everybody is running right from the morning till the evening, morning till the evening. Why? Because we have to run and we forget that we are people, we are not programmed devices. We have made our life and designed our life in such a way that we are working only mechanically. A cardiac surgeon is repairing heart. An intervention cardiologist like me is implanting stents. An ophthalmologist like you is fixing retinas or implanting or doing cataract surgeries. A gastrosurgeon or orthopedic is doing different kind of fixing knees. But are we actually creating happiness and sense of joy in our life? Just think. If you implant and do an eye surgery on a patient, are you actually able to take away the pain from the life of the patient? Practically no. Because we have forgotten that the word disease is made of two words. It's made of two beautiful words, dis plus ease. When easiness in our life, it goes away not only physically, but mentally, we become diseased. We become diseased. Let me ask you a very practical question. How many of you have faced this response from your patient? This response from your patient. Ki Doc Saab, just by talking to you, just by meeting you, half of my illness is gone. Have you ever faced this kind of a situation? Yes or no? Tell me. I don't think there would be even a single doctor who has not encountered this statement in his life. How does it happen? You have not even examined the eye. You have not even taken out your ophthalmoscope to see the patient. You are just talking and connecting to the patient, and the patient starts feeling better. How does it work? This works because your words, your vibrations, your way you are approaching a patient takes away the mental agony of the patient. And the healing starts not with your devices, with your prescription. The healing starts the moment patient enters and you are with a broad, sensuous and spiritual smile and vibrations on your face. So my dear friends, the first truth of our life that we all as doctors need to understand is that life is not a race, life is a beautiful journey, and it depends upon how we perceive it. And this is what our life has practically turned. We are all running right from the morning till evening. We have to earn more, do more, perform more, so that I am able to go ahead of my competitor. So that I am able to achieve my targets. So that I am able to build a big institute. So that my name is big. This is not what healing is all about. Healing is not about being in a race, because you yourself said the joy of traveling, the joy of life is alone or together. It's together. It's together. If we as human beings, if we as doctors realize that these things are important, money is important, professionalism is important, but tell me, have you ever heard that take 1 lakh rupees from me and buy half kg of love for me? Can you buy love with money? Yes or no? No. Have you ever heard from somebody that take 2 lakh rupees from me and buy 2 kg of peace from me? It is not feasible. What you want, what you desire in your life is something that your materialistic treasures, your money cannot give you. It is not possible. And that is why we have made our mind, our life, our space like a clutter, जिसमें हमने केवल सामान भरा है. We have everything. We have everything in our home. From most modern devices to most modern things we have in our home, but our mind, this picture resembles our mind. It is a confused mass today. That if we want, ki Doctor Sahab, I have everything. I have the best of the facilities. I have the best of the practices in my life, but am I able to remain happy in my life? Am I able to have that sense of peace and joy and belonging in my life? Probably the big answer is no. And that is why today, as physicians, as doctors, as ophthalmologists, and not even as professionals, but as human beings, we must understand that this is the right time to actually declutter your mind. Declutter your mind. A professional like you and me, he went to a saint and he said that I have 5 minutes. Can you teach me meditation? He said, yes, I can teach you meditation. Please come inside. Would you like to have a cup of tea? The saint said. The professor said, yes, I would like to have a cup of tea. I would really enjoy that cup of tea. So what saint did was, he had a cup of tea like here, and he started pouring tea in that. The cup was almost full, and after when the cup was full, the tea started pouring out of the cup, spilling on the table, then on the floor, and then spreading around. The professor got annoyed. He said, what are you doing? The cup is already full, you are still pouring tea in it. Please stop, there is no need to pour more tea in it. And saint clearly said, Professor, that is what I want to tell you. That the moment you entered in this hall, in this room, you said, I have only 5 minutes for myself. I want to learn meditation. If your mind is already so much full, how will you learn? Your mind is actually like a clutter. Until and unless we choose to declutter our own thoughts, we choose to reformat our own thinking, how will we transform our lives? It is not feasible. So the first thing that we must understand as doctors is that we are not in a race. The beautiful life begins with a beautiful mind. We need to have a very happy and a beautiful thinking. So the first truth is, we are not in a race. Just try for one day. Try for one day that my mind is relaxed. I'm doing and working not for happiness, but I'm working with happiness. If I think that I'm working for happiness, then probably happiness will always elude me at every step of my life. Every step of my life. But if I choose to work with happiness, then everything I am doing, the essence of happiness will be there in it. The more purest feeling of healing will always be there in it. So remember this thing, that we are not in a race. The moment you come out of the race, the joy, the sense of happiness starts coming into your life. It is automatically, it starts coming into your own life. Let us go back to the journey again. When we are traveling from one destination to the other, when we travel from one place to the other, we often use one phrase or sentence very commonly. Have a very pleasant, louder. Have a very pleasant destination or have a very pleasant journey? Why? Why not destination? Why? Have you ever heard somebody saying when you are leaving for a vacation that have a very pleasant destination? No, the beauty of our life is not in destination, the beauty of our life is in journey. When we were traveling together from one place in a bus, from one place to the other, we were much more happier because we were connecting with each other. हम एक दूसरे के साथ connect कर रहे थे. There was an exchange of beautiful emotions in our life. There was a beautiful exchange of happiness in our life. That is why the second truth of our life is happiness is not a destination. Happiness is along the journey. Happiness is along the journey. And it does not depend on how much we have. It results from how satisfied we are. You may be having $1 million, you may be having $1 million in your life. It doesn't matter. But you see, this child is much more happier than what a professional is. What a professional is. Take a moment in your life at this time and just go back into your mind. 5 seconds. Answer this thought, that when I travel back to my home after earning $1 lakh, or probably 2 lakhs, or probably 50,000, whatever money, when I go back, am I happy? Am I really happy and satisfied? Is there a sense of restfulness? Is there a sense of mindfulness in my life? Yes or no? If it is not, then probably we need to inculcate happiness right here and right now. The biggest problem that present human generation and present human race is facing is that we think that when we earn more, when we build more institutes, when we are a big shot, when we get more awards, when my bank balance is running into crores and millions, then I'll be more happy. It is not going to work out that way. Happiness does not depend on what you have. It does not at all depend on what you have. I ask many young people in many forums that, what do you think? What are you going to do at this weekend? What did you do at this particular weekend? They say, I went to a beautiful mall, I bought a beautiful watch, I bought a beautiful suit, I bought a new car, and I was very happy. Does happiness really depend on my watch, on my beautiful clothes, on a beautiful car? Let me ask you a question, that if you buy a beautiful car today and you are naturally very happy, it was your dream car, you are driving out of the place. The moment you drive out of a place, on the first turn you take right, and suddenly one auto rickshaw wala comes and he scratches your car like this. What happens to your happiness? Going to stay or it goes away? Tell me. Goes away or it is going to stay? It goes away. Let me ask you another question. You are wearing a beautiful suit. You are wearing a beautiful dress of your own choice, and you are waiting for people to acknowledge and applaud you. You go out in a party, your best friend comes and hugs you, and suddenly you see that there is a small spot on your shirt. What happens to your happiness? It goes away. Happiness does not depend on what we materialistically have in our life. Happiness is a state of mind. If you are mentally relaxed, if you are satisfied from your thoughts, it does not matter what materials, what practical or physical possessions you have in your life. That is why today's world we are having more and more conveniences, but less and less of time. And we have made our life more and more high tech. What we need in our life today is high touch. People need high touch in their life. We have best of the institutes, we have most advanced of the hospitals, we have best of the cares. But more important than that, we need in our life is touch. The care from our mind, the healing thoughts, the vibrations that are going to create magic in ours and other people's life. Let us go back to the journey again. If we are traveling on a journey, is it enjoyable to travel in this way? Yes or no? Yes or no? Louder. Naturally no. The third and the most important truth of our life. The truth of our life is travel light is the key to enjoyment. It is very, very important for us to travel light. And this travel light is not about this physical luggage. The travel light is the luggage that we carry in our mind. The hatred, the jealousy, the lack of love, the lack of satisfaction, the lack of healthy doctor and patient relationship in today's world, the lack of joy, the sense of joy which we are lacking in our mind, and we are burdening our mind with hatred and jealousy. Our mind is practically, we are burdened with thoughts of other people. If somebody is doing something wrong to you, we get annoyed. Anger, irritation, depression, jealousy, hatred, and expectations have become synonymous with the present human race today. Isn't it? Yes or no? Yes. And let me ask you one thing very clearly. Let me ask you one question, and everybody will answer this, okay? Everybody will answer this. If somebody has done something really bad for you, आपके लिए किसी ने बहुत कुछ खराब किया है, maybe 10 years back, maybe 5 years back, somebody has really created and hurted you very badly, and you feel that pain even today now. And if that person comes here right in front of you after 5 to 10 years, suddenly in front of you, what kind of vibrations from your mind come out for that person? Positive or negative? Give an honest answer. Negative vibrations comes out of your answer. Why? Why? Anybody? Yes, anybody. Anybody can answer. Yes, beautiful answer. What gentleman is saying is because we are carrying that burden on our mind for last many, many years. Maybe 10 years, maybe 20 years, maybe 30 years. Is it right to do so or is it wrong to do so? No, it is right to do so. I say you must create anger for other people. You must take revenge from other people, there is no harm in it. You must express your resentment on other people, that what you did to me 10 years back was wrong. It should not have been done. And I'm really hurted by that. But if you are ready to do that, you must also do one exercise every day. Are you ready to do that exercise? Please raise your hands if you're ready to do that exercise. Everyone is going to do that exercise? Okay. From tomorrow, when we reach our home, we will all do one exercise. And what is that exercise? That exercise is that from tomorrow, when we reach our home, for 5 days only, when we clean our home, there is a lot of dirt which is coming out from our kitchen, from our bathrooms, and from our home. We will carry all that dirt, put it into a packet, and store that packet in our drying room and collect such kind of dirt for 5 days, and everything will be stored in our drying room for 5 days. Agreed? Ready everybody? Yes or no? Yes, please. Yes. Only for 2 days? Only for 2 days, please. See, you want to clean your home daily, but you are not ready to clean your mind for 20 years. If we don't choose to clean our mind for years and years, then what is going to happen is that we are going to turn our mind into a negative place. We are going to turn our mind into a dustbin. And that is what is happening today. That is what is happening today. Are we ready to carry that hurt throughout our lives? Are we ready to carry that pain till the end of our lives? Yes or no? No. If somebody is hurting you, you say, I'm wounded. And you keep that wound open, waiting for that person to come 10 years down the lane, expecting from that person that person will come and say sorry to you, then probably there is a risk that after 10 years, the person will come again and will give you an even deeper wound on that already wounded area. Who will experience the pain? Who is going to experience the pain? I am going to experience the pain. Let us not live in pain at this moment. It is very important for us to understand that we have to let go of this pain. And there are only 3 ways to do it. There are only 3 ways to do it. Let us clear this with an example. Suppose I come for a cup of tea to your place. Okay? You call me for a dinner or probably for an evening cup of tea to your place. And we are enjoying a cup of tea, and suddenly while drinking that tea, the tea spills out of my hand, of the cup, and it spoils your beautiful, expensive sofa right there. Now you have only 3 choices. First, you wait for me to go and then clean your sofa. The second choice is, you wait for me to get up, to get a paper or a napkin and clean that sofa for you. And the third choice is, you immediately rush back to your kitchen, get a napkin and immediately clean that area. Which one would you opt for? Which one would you opt for? First, second or third? Third. Why? Why? Why would you opt for? Why would you opt for third? That's right. Perfect. Even I would opt for that. But why? Why? Sorry? You cannot. Anybody else? Huh? So that? Huh? Easy to clean for others. But I am also ready to do it for you. You are not ready to wait for me. You immediately go and clean your sofa. Why did you do so? Yes? You are my guest. Anybody else? Yes. Beautiful answer. My sofa is getting dirty. If I delay, the spot is going to come on my sofa. If somebody is hurting you and you experience pain, whose mind is getting dirty? My mind is getting dirty. If I allow a negative thought, a negative thing from one person to stay in my stay in my mind, and I'm meeting 10 people in one day and allow 10 inputs to go in my mind and take and occupy some space, and 365 days in a year, I meet 4,000 or 5,000 people, and I choose 2,000 people out of them and allow their negative behavior to enter into my mind and stay in my mind. Will my mind remain a pure place, or it will become a dustbin? It will become a dustbin. And that is what is happening today in our relations. That is what is happening today in our relations. Because we have created and turned our mind into a negative place. And mind is a beautiful and the most powerful factory to create thoughts. Mind continuously thinks. One thought, second thought, third thought, fourth thought, and one thought after the other. A single mind can generate 50,000 thoughts in one day, and out of those 50,000 thoughts, 98% of the thoughts are either negative, are either waste, or either purposeless thoughts. Only 2% of our thoughts are positive or purposeful or useful thoughts. Every thought that you are generating is acting on 4 different levels. Now come along with me and examine this thing practically in your life. इसको अपनी जिंदगी में आज इसको अनुभव करिएगा. एक thought, एक विचार जो आपके मन के अंदर आता है, one thought that you generate in your mind, first influence that thought has is on your own mind. It makes you feel the way you are feeling today. If you are having positive thoughts, your mood is positive or not? Yes or no? Naturally, you are feeling very happy. So you will ask somebody, what is the matter? You are feeling very happy? He'll say, oh, there's something great that has happened today. And your mood is perfect and you are in a good state of mind. So if you are happy, you don't have to go and inspect anywhere. You just have to go into your inner mind and see what your mind is thinking. That means each thought has power to make you feel the way you are feeling today. It does not stay there. Your each thought then fast radiates to 60 trillion cells of your body. 60 trillion cells of the body. Whether it is your heart, whether it is your brain, whether it is your eyes, your kidneys, your liver, your pancreas, any system, your thought is going to directly go there and capture that. Let us understand this with an example. If on a day when you are physically absolutely healthy, आपका शरीर बिल्कुल ठीक है, but something really bad happens and your mind is really upset, your mood is not very good. On that day, when you are physically fine, but mentally you are upset, do you feel like working? Yes or no? Tell me. No. Let us create another situation. On another day, you are physically really injured. There is some level of pain that you are experiencing. But suddenly, on that day, you get a very beautiful news. आपको कोई बहुत अच्छी खुशी की बात आपके मन के लिए मिल जाती है, and your mind is really happy. On that day, don't you forget the pain of the body and start celebrating? Yes, it happens with everyone. It happens with everyone. And that clearly shows that our mind is more powerful than our body. Each thought that you are generating is clearly influencing and taking control of your body. That is what I wanted to say, that when you start healing the patients, your vibrations matter. What kind of thoughts you are emitting from your mind, what kind of vibrations you are creating in your mind, they are going to influence and heal the patient. After taking control of your own mind and taking control of your body, your thoughts then radiate for the person for whom you have created those thoughts. जिस व्यक्ति के लिए आपने वो विचार उत्पन्न किया है, उस व्यक्ति तक वो विचार जाने लगता है. If there is anger in your relations, if there is dissatisfaction in your relations, if there is disharmony between husband and wife, between children and mother and father, at professional level, at personal level, at social level, if we face any level of disharmony, you don't have to go anywhere. Just inspect what kind of vibrations am I emitting for that person. उस व्यक्ति के लिए मैं अपने मन से किस प्रकार की विचारधारा बाहर emit कर रहा हूं. That is what is happening today. If patients come with suspicion, doctors are not working with a pure mind, the relations get strained. You might end up earning money, but you end up losing faith of the patient. There is nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong. It's only a question of what vibrations and what level of purity of thoughts I'm creating for my patients. Go back to your home. If there is disharmony in your home, if you feel that the relations are not healthy between husband and wife and children, only thing you need to inspect is what kind of vibrations am I emitting for them. It's all the game of our mind power. Your mind has the power to transform and create a beautiful relation. And the fourth place where your thoughts are going to act is after your mind, after your body, after the person for whom they are destined, they go and radiate to the environment. To the environment. You see, the environment of a spiritual and a sacred place, you feel like you are healed. But similarly, the environment of our home, of our society, of our world, of our country at large often is full of peacelessness and disharmony. Why? Because today we are absorbing and listening to negative energy, we are absorbing negative energy, and we are choosing to radiate only negative energy to the world outside. Not understanding that we also have one power to transform that negative energy from positive to negative. केवल संकल्पों का खेल है. It's all the game of our mind. My dear friends, let me tell you one thing very clearly, that if at any point of time, if you want to see something beautiful happening outside in your own life and this world, the first thing is to make it happen inside your mind. Because the outward world is a reflection of every single thought that I am creating in my mind right here. You see, that is what happens. Just see now, when you go to operate a complex case, you are going to do a complex retinal surgery or complex something which is really difficult, do you go with this feeling, oh, whether I don't know I'll be able to do it or not, I end up spoiling the eye, I end up make the patient losing his eye. Do you go with these thoughts, or you go with these thoughts that yes, this is my plan of action and this is the way I'm going to do, and you come out successfully operating the patient. What you want to see outside, first that thing has to be created inside. The outward world is a reflection of my inner thought process. That is what is the beauty. Let us understand this. इस चीज को आज हम यहां पर एक्सपीरियंस करेंगे. Okay? I will ask you a question and you all will answer in one voice what is your feeling. And then you will understand what power your thoughts have. Each one of us sitting here silently, is it right to say that the energy of this particular hall is equal to the energy of 250 minds who are sitting here? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Now you see what will happen. Now, if we start shouting at each other, if we are getting angry on each other, if we are arguing with each other, the energy of the hall will be positive or it will be negative? Negative. Now, at this time, one person from this particular gate enters. His mind is really disturbed. He is about to lose his temper. He is about to get angry. And when he enters this hall, he sees that the energy of this particular hall is already very, very low. People are shouting. People are accusing each other. At that particular time, the chances of that person getting angry will be more, or the chances of that person getting silent will be more? Tell me. Which will be more? Angry will be more. The chances of him losing temper will be much, much higher. Now, see what will happen. Now we are sitting in silence like this. We are talking about positive things in life. We are talking about nice things. We are creating the energy which is very, very positive, and there is a very harmonious atmosphere in this hall. Very beautiful atmosphere in this hall. Now the same person with even less energy walks and barges into this hall, and he sees a group of 300 people sitting here in silence. Lot of smiling faces, lot of positive energy. Now, the chances of that person losing his temper will be more, or the chances of him getting silent will be more? Tell me. Silent will be more. Who is responsible for making that person silent? And who is responsible for making that person lose his temper? Who is responsible? Is it right to say the energy of the hall is responsible? Yes? Yes? Naturally. Is it right to say that the energy of the hall is made by the energy of my mind also? Yes? Is it right to say then that I am also equally responsible for making that person peaceful? Yes or no? Yes. That is what we have to understand. That if we want to create an atmosphere, if we want to create a beautiful life, then we have the power to do this right here at this moment, only by transforming our thinking. If we change our thoughts, the way we think, the way we live, the way we do things transforms, and we choose to live our life happily and in a beautiful and a harmonious way. So my dear friends, the last truth of our life is take out time to go for a spiritual vacation in your life. God is gifting you every day with 1440 minutes. You have every day 1440 minutes with you. And out of those 1440 minutes, the only thing you have to do is to take out 5 to 10 minutes for your own self, which is beyond your internet, which is beyond your phone, which is beyond your technology, which is only self-contemplation and going and experiencing silence. Because today, science has given us clear evidence by the studies of logic, by the electrode studies, by the stories of reincarnation, by out-of-the-body experiences, and by near end-of-life experiences, that there is an entity in our body which is known as consciousness, which is known as being, which is known as the psyche, which is known as the spirit, and which is also known as the soul. Our mind, our intellect, our resolves. Our mind is thinking, our intellect is taking a conscious decision, and our mind and intellect, when they are working in harmony with each other, we reap a habit out of the same. Irrespective of the caste, irrespective of the color, each one of us has that beautiful consciousness within us. Often scientists call it as a God spot. And the natural and innate qualities of our consciousness is peace. It is bliss. It is love. It is happiness. It is power. It is knowledge. And it is purity. It is not natural to become angry. It is natural to become peaceful. It is not natural to generate hatred in our life. Our natural sanskar, our natural beauty of our soul is to create love and happiness in our relations. If, if these things are lacking in our relations, if this thing is lacking in my own self, then probably today each one of us should make a conscious choice, should make a beautiful choice that yes, today is the right time that I should transform my life. I should create a beautiful life in my own home. I should create a beautiful thought in my mind in such a way that my life become peaceful, and every patient and every person with whom I interact, I am able to transfer those beautiful vibrations. My relations will start getting pure. My life will start getting healthy, and my life will become more and more peaceful. We are living in grossly turbulent times. We are living in grossly turbulent times, and in these times it is not only imperative, it is mandatory that we should have the blessings and the power of meditation and Almighty with us. It is such times where there is political unrest, there are times where there is social unrest, there is times where there is physical and mental unrest. Every day we open a newspaper and we are hearing negative news. You see what happened yesterday. Innocent people are dying, and this is because we have let our mind go out of control. We have let our mind take control by peacelessness, by hatred. This life is naturally peaceful. This life is naturally supposed to be loving for each one of us today. So let us learn the art of being an original self. And this can happen when we take out 5 to 10 minutes for our own self and learn meditation and sit in silence. Meditation is a beautiful word that comes from the word called medere. Medere is a Latin word, and this literally means to heal. Healing not just of this body, but healing of the consciousness of the driver of the spot, God spot, which is inside this body, जो हमारे इस शरीर के अंदर चलाने वाला driver है. Just like as you see, when there is electricity, the stop bulb start glowing. Similarly, when we meditate, if our mind is not enlightened, it start getting the vibrations of peace and purity in our life. And this is a conscious choice that we all have to make today in our life. There was a group of such people who went to a saint. एक महात्मा के पास गए और उससे जाकर उन्होंने बोला कि we all want to learn meditation in our life. हम परमात्मा को अपने जीवन में याद करना चाहते हैं. But when should we do that? हम उसको कब अपनी जिंदगी के अंदर करें? तो he was very wise. He said, you carry on with your work. You keep on earning. You just remember God one day before you are dying. आप अपने मरने से केवल एक दिन पहले परमात्मा को याद करना. And they were very happy. They all started going out of the room. जब जाने लगे तो उनमें से एक व्यक्ति वापस मुड़ा और मुड़कर उस महात्मा से बोला कि पर महात्मा जी, हमको ये तो मालूम ही नहीं कि हम कब मरेंगे. तो उन्होंने कहा फिर तुम आज याद करो, क्योंकि कल का किसी को पता नहीं है. We are not sure about what is going to happen tomorrow. So if we have to bring a conscious change in our life, the time is not tomorrow, the time is now. Experience peace. Let that be your innate nature. Let it take control of your own mind. कितना सामान हम बटोरेंगे? How much? और आता जा रहा है और जब ये आएगा तो अंदर आके ये ब्लॉकेज क्रिएट करता है. एक ब्लॉकेज क्रिएट करता है. It just goes and cripples your all organs. पहले हार्ट के अंदर जाएगा, ब्रेन के अंदर जाएगा, किडनीज के अंदर जाएगा. लेकिन जब एक व्यक्ति, somebody who is giving, कहते हैं ना दिया जलाओ, दिया जलाना is देना. We are all supposed to give love and happiness to everyone. We are naturally destined. Our human nature is naturally destined to give everybody. The diya jalana is not just lighting of that small diya. Diya means to give a love, hope, happiness and joy to every person whom you are meeting in your life, irrespective of their caste, irrespective of their stature, irrespective of their paying capacity, irrespective of to which society, which cadre they belong. You are like a healer. हील करते हैं ना आप लोग. आप जब हील किसी को करेंगे और अगर हीलर का मन खुद खराब होगा तो वो हीलिंग कर पाएगा या नहीं कर पाएगा? बताइए, यस और नो? नहीं कर पाएगा. तो सबसे पहले तो अपने इस मन को, वी हैव टू हील दिस माइंड, वी हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ दिस माइंड. तो आज हम लोग 2 एक्सरसाइजेस लेकर जाएंगे. ओके? 2 exercises. Everyone who is sitting here, only for 2 days we are going to do 2 exercises. करेंगे सभी लोग? Yes or no? Everybody. First thing, we all choose that from today on, my mind, say behind me, my mind is a no negative mind. My mind is a no negative mind. कैसा भी व्यक्ति आए, irrespective of the person whom I'm meeting in my life, my mind is a no negative mind. हर व्यक्ति के लिए positivity. Even if somebody is throwing negative energy at you, you transform that energy and radiate positive energy in return. Transform that energy. Change the quality of energy. Because when you radiate positive energy, the positive energy will come back to you. The first exercise that we are going to do. And second, are we going to carry hatred and jealousy in our heart? Yes or no? तो आज जब यहाँ से बाहर निकलेंगे ना, तो मोबाइल उठाइएगा या व्हाट्सएप उठाइएगा. जिस व्यक्ति ने आपके लिए बुरा किया है, उसको उठाकर क्षमा कर दीजिए. Forgive. जब हम किसी व्यक्ति को क्षमा करते हैं, when we forgive somebody, in turn we are blessed with peace in our life. We are blessed with peace in our life. We become light. हमारा मन एकदम हल्का हो जाता है. This is the essence of our life. And third exercise, last exercise. 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the evening. The simple iPhone. देख रहे हैं ना, आपके हाथ में सबके पास में है. The smartphone, the iPhone. क्योंकि मॉर्निंग में ही उठते ही फेसबुक और व्हाट्सएप के साथ हमारी लाइफ आरंभ होती है और रात को भी फेसबुक और व्हाट्सएप के साथ हमारी लाइफ फिनिश हो जाती है. तो कभी कभी अपने मन को परमात्मा के साथ भी, उसके साथ भी फेसबुक और व्हाट्सएप के साथ भी कनेक्ट करना है. We have to do that. Stop that thing. Is that thing controlling you or you are controlling that? चेक करना है इस चीज को, जिसको हम कहते हैं कि create a E-free zone in your home. रात को 1 घंटा सोने से पहले I am sitting in silence, meditating and remembering Almighty. करेंगे सभी लोग? Yes? पक्का करेंगे? You do it for 2 days and you will see, you will transform your lives. आपकी जिंदगी जीने का तरीका जो है, it will get transformed. It will change the way you are dealing. आपके पेशेंट्स के साथ आपका रिलेशन, क्योंकि जब वाइब्रेशन चेंज होगा, मैं स्वयं चेंज होऊंगा. मेरा बॉडी मेरे कंट्रोल में आएगा. जिस व्यक्ति के लिए मैं वाइब्रेशन कर रहा हूं, वो पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा और एनवायरनमेंट हेल्दी हो जाएगा. बैठे हम लोग 2 मिनट साइलेंस के अंदर. रेडी टू सिट फॉर ओनली 2 minutes ऑफ साइलेंस? यस एवरीबॉडी? ओके. I will be narrating very beautiful few words and we will also be having a very light music. I'll play it for you. I have that music with me. Can I have this mic on? Okay. And just sit in silence and you will experience what meditation is. I will be taking you to two different stages. In the first stage, you will experience and understand what meditation is. Because many of you are living with this notion that there are different forms of meditation that are available, and somehow I am not able to easily connect. So in first stage, which is only for 30 seconds, we will actually understand that what meditation is. And in the second stage, we will actually practice it. Okay? Then there are two prerequisites. Your eyes should be open, okay? And your faces should be smiling. Easy and smiling faces. You can sit in whatever posture you want to, hands closed, hands folded, it doesn't matter at all. Because your body is not meditating, your mind is meditating, okay? Let us go in silence. I sit absolutely relaxed. Eyes open. और विजुलाइज करें कि इस हॉल से ग्रेजुअली मैं उठकर बाहर जा रहा हूँ, नीचे निकले, बाहर जाकर अपनी गाड़ी के अंदर बैठ गए, going to your hotel, catching the flight to your home. Now you are in a plane, you landed in your city now. City से अपने घर की ओर जा रहे हैं. Now you have reached your home. See your home, the door is right there in front of you. Open the door, go into your home, see the beautiful bedroom, say hello to everyone in your home. Enter the kitchen of your home, have a glass of water, your kitchen is right there in front of you. Come out of your home again, sit into the car, to the airport, into the plane again, landing at the city of Indore, going to the hotel, getting dressed, to the venue, and back to this room now. कौन कौन अपने घर गए थे? हाथ उठाकर बताइए. कौन कौन गए थे? सब लोग गए थे? यस और नो? पर आप तो यहाँ बैठे हैं, गया कौन था? कौन गया था? पक्का? घर में पानी पिया सबने? Everybody had a glass of water? Did you or not? This is the power of mind. In meditation, there is no role of the body. Absolutely no role of the body. Your mind can travel in seconds to where you want to take it. That is why meditation is a process of your mind. अब हम 30 seconds के लिए ही अपने mind की journey पर जाएंगे. Okay? Now we sit relaxed and we'll create beautiful thoughts for our mind. Okay? चलिए. Let me go inside my mind now. अपने मन के विचारों को हम लोग देखते हैं. कभी कभी गुस्सा, कभी कभी इरिटेशन, कभी एंगर, कभी डिप्रेशन, कभी नेगेटिविटी, कभी जेलसी. ये मेरे मन को रोज परेशान करता है. आज मैं अपने मन को सदा के लिए क्लीन करता हूँ. This mind is the most beautiful tool of my soul. Every thought that I am creating is going to influence my own self, is going to influence my relations and my life. I choose to create love, happiness, and peace in my mind for every person. I derive that beautiful energy from the Supreme Soul, the Supreme Point of Light, the ocean of peace, the ocean of love, the ocean of purity. Only peace and happiness and health for everyone. No negativity, no hatred, no waste thoughts. And I choose to create a beautiful life. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So, my only request is, take this message with you, that take out 5 minutes every day in the morning and in the evening, and you will see your life will transform. Thank you so much for a very patient hearing.
If anybody has questions for Dr. Gupta, you are welcome.